had no idea what I was looking at. By the time I realized I was looking at the remains of Nagito Kamade, the ultimate lucky student, time had already stopped. Smile at hope in the name of despair. Deadly life. Alright, so might as well get the intro in before we move forward. Anyways, what's going on, everybody? Remy here for the Roto Plays. Welcome back to another Hearts. Fuck! God damn it, I was just recording Persona 5 yesterday, and that's why that shit just happened. Welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. Hope you guys enjoyed your day. Anyways, last time we left off, that was so disrespectful. Anyways, last time we left off, we were looking around for the bombs that Nagito had placed on the island. Eventually found them, learned that the bombs weren't bombs, so fireworks instead. And then eventually, Nagito told us to come to the warehouse so we could discuss the idea of who the traitor is. And then that nigga got ran through, so yeah, he got that shit done to him. So yeah. Anyways, let's keep going from here. Eventually, the shock finally registered with me, and I'm feeling spread to the center of my brain almost immediately. Nagito is dead. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality yet.
Huh? What?
Yo, that is the only correct reaction.
What?
What's going on here?
You serious?
Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, it's Nagito, you know? That's right. It's Nagito. He's always messed with us. He always tried to confuse us. That's why I can't believe it. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. Deep down, I believe that when the killing finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected I'd be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape that truth. But even something as small as that?
A body has been discovered. Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
Don't tell me.
The body discovery announcement? Then it's for real.
Hey!
Then Nagito is really
Damn
dead?
it.
It's not just that he's dead. If the body discovery announcement was made, does that mean Nagito was killed?
That's
Killed?
right.
Plus, it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? One of us killed Nagito? One of us killed him so brutally. And it's going to start again. Huh? The class trial is going to start soon, right? And
Of course!
yep, we gotta do it. We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is.
Hey!
No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right? Then it's time for action. Then the time for action is now. So, I'm gonna give you the familiar Monokuma fight.
Wait!
Hold it right there. What? Don't get in my way like that. I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way.
Stupid brother!
Shut up. I can't stand this
Got it?
anymore. How much longer are you going to keep putting them through this? No more. I won't let you. I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions.
Hey!
Say
What's
something.
this?
Oh, now I remember. Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Monami. You just noticed?
Like...
Anyway, Monami, if we're going to talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? Huh? What are your intentions anyways? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know? What? No fair. You're shutting up too.
Please wait!
Enough already. We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please, do not say anything else that'll confuse us.
Hey,
Anyway, let's begin. Huh? But,
this is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as the killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault we couldn't even prevent it. I know. There's only one way we can survive, right?
Nice!
Looks like you kids are way more well-behaved than mommy.
Don't fuck with me!
Don't fuck with me. We're tired of this too, you know. I can't read shit. That's why I'll definitely make sure I finish this for good this time.
Kind of depressing.
Does that mean you guys are getting bored of this school trip?
Actually,
Don't worry, the end is near. Huh?
what's the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You already noticed it, right? The meaning behind the Monokuma timer. I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? When that timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what will happen to us? Huh? The killing school trip will be over.
Hey,
This will finally
you
be over.
serious?
Does that mean we can go back
What
home?
are you gonna do?
Don't count your bears before they hatch. There's still something you gotta do before that, right? So, once again,
The Monokuma file! Phew!
you guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterwards after all.
Do your best.
Okay, do your best.
Wait!
Hold
I
on.
won't forgive you.
I won't let you escape this time. Wait right there. What do you guys think? If the school trip is nearly at the end, it's safe to think that we could go home,
But
right?
still,
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case
Garrett.
first. Even if we can't go home, it'll be the end of us if we screw up
All
here.
right.
So let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go back home.
However,
It is nice to think everyone could go home, but that is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. There's a killer among us. The way those words began to sink into me. This was that was true in the previous case, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I just couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito? Because his death was so abnormally cruel? No, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was was stuck inside me. Boom. First, we need to look at the Monokuma file. The victim is Nagito Kamade. His body was discovered in the warehouse near the Monokuma plush factory. Guessing the time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is the spear stabbed into his stomach, there are also multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm, and a knife impaled through his right hand. What a tragic situation. Just reading this makes me depressed. Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file? Again? But what's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed through his stomach, but there are also multiple stab wounds on each thigh. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm, and a knife impaled in his right hand.
yep.
It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for. Don't worry. Don't worry for whom your conclusion. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. We can discuss it later. Right now, it's our only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first. If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. I guess you're right. Now let's start with the area surrounding the room. Nagito's body. I just start with the back of the warehouse. Just a curtain blocks most of the water. This area is unaffected by the sprinklers that much. Next to that, I could probably investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. He probably didn't expect to end up like this either. Monokuma file number 5 has been added to the truth bullets. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome you to the start of easily everyone who's played this game's favorite class trial. So yeah, anyways, let's start with Nagito's body. What's poppin', big homie? I mean, that spear in your stomach is kind of popping out, but yeah, bad time. I never expected Nagito to die like this. He's always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. Also, this song cranking right now. Hang on. That's probably the worst time to bring it up, but fuck it. But even so, time like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There was times when we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. Well, we'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. Now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. For now, I need to investigate everything about the body that my eye catches. Well, obvious number one. A spear with a flashy ornament on it impaled deep inside Nagito's stomach. There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my! What's this? Like a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extended to the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see, I see. Use the cord to capture the enemy, and deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not. This is the spear and gun gear, right? Reference to the first game. That's how Mukuro died. You definitely just came up with that just now.
Hey!
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it in Mizumi Castle. What? Mizumi Castle?
What the hell?
I was decided to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you mice. Damn you all to hell. I see. So he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I just need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord is coming off the handle. And that part has blood covered on it too. For some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have any blood on it. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have any blood on it. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Mizumi Castle. It might be better if I confirm that later. Alright, spear and gun gear. Alright, whoever killed you was really into bondage, wasn't they? Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to a pillar nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer not just tied up Nagito, but also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge towards him. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture? I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have stabbed him once in the chest, right? Accurate? He disregarded the spear in his chest. The other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him? If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge towards Nagito. Refusing to let him die easily, I could totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they have gone this far? Torture wounds have been added to the truth bullets. Burnt rope. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope. Yeah. Shit. Great. And sorry, this is kicking it already. But it looks like the tip of that rope is burned off. Is it a result of a fire? But that's weird. That the rope is burnt off like this. Why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when it was so close to the blaze? Burned rope has been added to the truth bullets. Knife. There's a knife stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could he do something so cruel? This knife, it must be from the military base. Military base? Huh, now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well?
By the way, it seems the wounds on his legs and his left arm were caused by the same knife. Which means after the killer was finished stabbing onto his legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife to his right
It
hand.
cannot be.
And then they finished him off with a
How
spear.
cruel.
How cruel. Does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? Like, they could have just killed him by stabbing him with a knife. Why did they use the spear? Why did they need the spear at all?
You are right.
Huh? That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? A reason they had to use the spear, huh? Survival knife has been added to the truth bullets. Alright, what's going on with your face, Chief? He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth was covered by duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. Blood splattered all over. It doesn't help either. And it's a good thing his mouth was covered with the duct tape. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to look at him. Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me. Chiaki moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. That one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off of his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating.
Hey!
Putting the tape back isn't the issue. You're ungrateful ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed. The blood on Nagito's face. But then I mostly came for the slice on his left arm. If that's the case, there's no use. She's not listening. Hey, about the blood splatter on his face? There's no blood underneath the duct tape. What's wrong with that?
Well?
The duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking towards the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately trying to move his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? Nagito's mouth was covered by the duct tape before he got those wounds on his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get stuck to his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is something we really... What's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I don't get it. But just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, there might be some kind of clue too. I should remember it. Boom. Duct tape has been added to the truth bullets. Anything else? Oh shit, okay. Fuck yeah. Got a cut on his upper arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this one looks like a slice. That's probably the reason the corner of his left head. I'm coming. Well, that's probably the reason the wound of his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to the other wounds. But regardless, it doesn't change the fact that this is a hideous wound, and there's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
There is something strange. Strange
See?
what? Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that's blood from where his left arm was sliced, but doesn't that blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right at the middle of the palm. Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe it's the part of the blood to reach when it's splattered. Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but there's something else that's strange. He took over the back of his hand.
Well?
Here, there's blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger. Right. Why is there only blood on this part? See? This is what I said, right? It's strange, right? I win. Yeah, sure, you win. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? Blood on the left hand is added to the truth bullets. As are done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Jeez, I can't believe I'm actually investigating such a grisly-looking body. Even I surprised myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. I have to investigate his death so I can find that killer. Or what? Am I used to something this abnormal? Am I used to something as abnormal as this? I mean, I'm becoming abnormal too. Well, since there's everything near him. Well, somebody stabbed the shit out of this Monokuma? That's crazy. Monokuma's dead. There's some blood coming out of his stomach. Hey, no response. He's dead, Jim. Oh, wait. Just kidding. I'm not dead. Is this one of the life-size plushies that were in the that were being produced at this factory? You were sticking a plushie for me. There's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal too. Don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading.
What the heck?
What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? And why'd he do it? Making a hole like he got stabbed and then going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood? Are you trying to imitate Nagito's body or something?
What are you saying?
I had nothing to do with that. Huh?
You're so evil.
He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over
What's
there.
this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days. Monami. But you better watch what you say. You might feel like it, and you might feel easily, you know. I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you till the very end.
Lose.
I will fuck. I will definitely take the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma. I can't even do Monami's voice anymore. That shit just dipped. Looks like those two annoyances are gone. Also, I find it weird how Hajime thought that Monokuma was dead. Like he didn't just get the Monokuma file from that nigga. You know what I mean? It wasn't Monokuma's trick. Who did this? Could the killer have done it? Oh. If so, is that Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. Monokuma plushie's been added to the truth bullets. Alright, what else we got? Fire grenades. There's like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic were scattered all over the place. Probably. fire grenades. Those fire grenades that were used to put out the fire. Wait, they weren't actually that useful in the end. The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange. Alright. What we got? You know what? Let's talk to y'all. One of us killed Nagito in such a cool way. It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh. Oh, thanks for nothing. Shock me. She got holy. She looks like she's in deep thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling? Yeah, about that sprinkler. That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire. You can see the grinder next to it. You see the grinder next to it, right? There.
See?
You see? You see that red streak? Huh? You're right. I definitely see it. Look at a small red line on the ceiling grinder.
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood. Color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line. So I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I can remember this. Blood on the grinder has been added to the truth bullets. Now we're level 46 now. Wait. Wait a minute. No, we just did the fire grenade. We did. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Lighter. Ah, this is an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. The oil lighter was placed here.
Just kidding.
Ah, an oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to
Bring
keep
it
going.
on.
That's the most foolish thought. This is clearly a cause for the
Well?
fire. Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
Which means?
So, using that, the curtain would set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh? You think the killer would set up some sort of trick with it?
You are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. He caused the fire to destroy evidence? That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to the crime scene, but... Alright. Oil lighter has been added to the true bullets. Jesus, that's why am I so tired? It's like anytime I play Danganronpa, I'm tired as fuck for no reason. Alright, let me holler at you real quick. Fujiko. I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma time reaches 0 2 days from now, what's gonna happen? Huh? What's gonna happen?
That's obviously wrong.
This fun school trip's gonna end, right? And then we can finally go back home. So carefree to the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey,
What do you mean
shut
something?
up! Shut up!
He's making us kill each other. He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than
Damn it.
that? I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end sweetly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through this class trial. Yeah, I know. You don't bring up strange stuff like that. Alright, anybody got something here? Akane. Matter for Gundam's killing and Mikons, but it looks like it's different this time. Doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter? The time. Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. Their time of death was noon sharp. It was at noon. Then what were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now it's 12:30 p.m. Huh, so it looks like the clock function. How many Nagito died 30 minutes ago? It happened recently. It's totally a fresh kill. Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. It happened 30 minutes ago. Was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? Right. Those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon. Which means whoever did it doesn't have an alibi for the time Nagito's... doesn't have an alibi for that time. Alright. But it could be the same with Nekomaru died. The killer could also use some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they wouldn't need the time to repair. He doesn't have an alibi from before we thought the bomb was suspicious. Wait, None of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all supposed to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. And now then, I guess that's enough investigating this area behind the curtain. The killer goal wasn't just killing Nagito. There could also be another reason here as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone through the trouble of tying him up with ropes and covering his mouth with duct tape. Hank is dead. There's no reason to inflict any wounds on him other than a fatal one. So what's the reason? Looks like I better investigate the other areas to figure that out. Alright, let's try investigating the other areas inside the warehouse first. Yeah. Alright. Well, this row of Monokuma is kind of, yeah. There's a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panels near the curtain are tipped back. The panel near the curtain is in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? Last time I came here, they all, as I seem to recall, they should have been put away. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess? Huh?
See?
Look, they've been tipped over before. Huh. Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels were tipped over is... It's fine. Open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. Those words, Akane brushed past everyone's warning. Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Huh? It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I knew it. It was a trap. Seriously, just stop. It's okay. Didn't I tell you it'd be fine? Just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? How they ignored the protest and with a mighty kick the door flew open. Could it be? Was that it? And there was something else I've been wondering.
Hey, hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be laying on top of each other in a straight line. Yeah, compared to the tipped over panels that compared to the other tipped over panels, a line is the only one that's neat and orderly.
So...
Isn't that clearly strange? Strange. That means you can speculate this was done intentionally. Monokuma panels have been added to truth bullets. What else we got? This thing over here. MP3 player. This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is it here? Maybe... It looks like that weird music was playing from there. You know, that music that was blaring when the fire started? Yeah, you're right. Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the... sprinklers. I was thinking it. That music was playing for that MP3 player. I disagree with that, but... Why was the killer playing music from this? Alright. Oh wow, I don't like that. Do I just talk with you guys? Cause I don't have shit else to be here for. Alright, that's time. Sonia, what do you got? Well, Sonia's supposed to run investigating the warehouse. It reminds me, there's something I need to ask her about. I would pretty much finish investigating Nagito's body. I think it's time to talk to her. Hey Sonia, do you have a minute? Yes? What is it? I wanted to talk to you about that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse. I wanted to talk to you about when that fake bomb that Nagito set in the warehouse exploded. Huh? Before it exploded, you said something like this, right? It is alright. It is not a bomb. Why did you know the bombs were a fake? Well, that's not all. Not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the Central Island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you? What were you doing at that time? Oh
It
my.
cannot be.
Do you suspect me? It's just a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Jesus shit, you son of a bitch. What the fuck? God damn, got a potty mouth on you, don't you? Then again, I can't say nothing.
I
Sonia?
am sorry.
I'm terribly sorry. I was panicking. Clearly. I can calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there.
Well?
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone, so I kept silent the whole time. Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to
That
investigate them?
is...
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched the whole island. I thoroughly searched the inside of the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. If because you were searching for them, you were late when we all
Please
gathered.
listen.
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs that Nagito brought from the military base, the bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How did you find out the bombs at the military base was fake? Because I attempted to use one of them. What?
I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruins. Okay, smart thinking. At the time, I still believed the bomb was real, and I thought that I could use them. I thought I could use them to gain entrance inside the ancient ruin.
However, that plan was an utter failure. The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it, all to hell!
I don't know what it is, but it's like hearing her swear like that is fucking funny.
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Which means...
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did not think it was strange that when Nagito blew... However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. Blew that son of a bitch to pieces. That bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it. And upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he sent were real as well. Smart move. So, Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is, his reason for doing it. With this, I have explained
Do you
everything.
have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me. You're right. I got it. Alright, so use the counter to add to the truth bullets. There you go. Alright, I pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there are still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried. Yeah, I am. At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. It means good to investigate other places as well. You might be right. There's several things I've been wondering about since the crime scene. The military base that Sonya mentioned, plus the plushie factory next door. Azumi Castle, where the spear originally came from, and Nagito's room too. I want to understand the reason for his actions. I need to know more about him. I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
Can you hear me?
Hey you guys, isn't it about time to leave this place and try exploring other areas too? There's spots Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
I see.
I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we have the same idea. But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene. You don't have a choice. There aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here. I guess you're right. Also, it looks like the clues we found here aren't enough to piece the incident together. So we need to search for them in other areas. Probably. Well, alternatively, there aren't any clues in other areas either. We'd have to give up completely. You don't really need to say that.
Hey!
And is it okay if we leave this place? There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. Alright, Flex Factory! Let's go. I'm not gonna lie, this song is kind of making me think of V3, or Danganronpa V3, and I can't fucking wait till we get to V3. Alright, what the hell am I exploring here? Sorry, let me holler at you real quick for a second. I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally want to run into. However, when I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
Well?
The bomb that went off in the lobby might have been set up there. Huh?
Do you have a minute?
If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think that the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like this?
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism. Let's rip this apart right away so we can confirm it. Hold on. There's a bomb inside these. When did it explode if we carelessly messed
Easy
with
as
it?
pie.
By the way, it's all gravy. What the fuck does that mean? All gravy? What the hell does that mean?
Enough already.
Stop! There's no bomb.
Um,
Don't know if you just pick me up, see? All you feel is soft weight of cotton. Trigger Happy Havoc says otherwise.
I see.
You are right.
However,
Then where did Nagito say the bomb
Who
was?
knows?
I wonder. I'm gonna give you guys a hint. Then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell the truth, the bombs are all
please
fake.
wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that the killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm gonna tell you now for the first time. I've been relieved. But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or the factory, then you brought it from the Octagon?
Darn.
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it.
That is...
Did I say something I should not have said? It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. Monokuma's account is the answer to the truth bullets. Is there any other reason I need to be here? I would say no. Cool, I'm good. I bet. And then next we are going to... I actually have to leave this island, if I remember correctly. So we have this place, we have the Zumi Castle, we have Okay, no, we got three more. We got Nagito's room, the Zumi Castle, and... Am I bugging? I feel like I'm missing one. I shouldn't be, but I feel like I am. We have Nazumi's Castle. Oh no, we have two left. We have Nazumi's Castle and Nagito's room, right? Alright, where the... Oh no, here we go. I was saying, so where the hell was Nazumi's Castle again? Alright boys, we're moving. Let's go. Nazumi Castle, where it at? There we go. Alright. Nazumi Castle, let's go. Let's go. Here you go, what's poppin'?
Yo.
Look at that wall of spears. I guess it's obvious where the weapon came from. A spear with a flashy ornament on it hanging from the wall. This spear is definitely it, right?
I see.
Just I thought. It looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. If I'm not mistaken, the killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear Gungnir, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use the spear and
well,
a knife?
yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, there is three more places. The military base. I forgot about that shit. It's funny because what snapped me back to it was the fact he said something about the knife. I'm like, shit. Yeah, that could have been what killed him. Yeah, they could have just killed him with a knife. It would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this. There's no way a spear like this. There's no way a spear like this with this unnecessary cord thing would be easy to use. Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield. Still, they chose this spear for a reason. What could that reason be? Alright, boys. We're gonna step back once again. And now I gotta make my way back to the fucking, the 5th island. Because I forgot about the military base. Alright, back way. Wow, military base. Alright, Kazuki.
Man.
Yeah, fuck, why am I tired? Alright, damn it, this place is this dangerous place is the reason all this rest of stuff is happening. Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. What the fuck am I saying? Can I go in here? Alright, truck? They just fired guns and little firearms are stuffed into the bed of the truck. Ah, found it. Huh? What did you find? The truck man over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like this. A survival knife? Wait, that's... Isn't it the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand?
Maybe.
Which means the killer obtained the knife here.
Alright.
So the killer is someone who visited the military base at least once. That's everyone though. Not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. Accurate. Alright. Oh wait, what the fuck do I gotta investigate? Pardon the fuck out of me? What am I investigating here? Right, the bombs are fake. This might be fake too. Well, I'm not brave enough to check for myself. Okay. Wait, what? We did this. Am I missing something here? What's over here? There's a Jeep. Okay. I can't look through the truck bed. It's empty. There's nothing here. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means someone was telling the truth.
However...
Alright. I don't think I'm gonna keep reading through these. I mean, I might, but laziness that time. But did Nagito know the bottles weren't real? It's possible that he thought that they were the real thing. No, never mind. He said as much in the video message. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Did you really think that there was enough bombs to blow up an entire island? We call those nukes. Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No, is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there's a different motive behind his actions. I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I feel like a strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagito is trying to make us suffer even after he's dead. Well, now's not the time to think about that stupid thing. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. Back. Over the river and through the woods to Nagito's house we go. God damn, Nagito, I said Nagito, fucking... Forgot what kind of Hajime, your fucking running speed is ass. Holy shit. Motherfucker runs at like 2 miles an hour. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. That's a sprint. That's him sprinting. Whoever needs his help is a fucking dead man. There we go. Alright, Nagito's house. This is... boys, got it. Oh, y'all already beat me here. That's cool. Let's pop Chiaki.
Hajime.
Hajime.
What's this?
Oh my! We're gonna go inside Nagito's room.
What are you gonna do?
I was just listening to Chiaki's request. She asked me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She made me to do it while she was licking my black eye. What the fuck? I didn't do that.
Tough
What
crowd.
are you doing? It's sweet because it's made out of black bean paste. Hey, you're not trying to mess around. You're not trying to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
Fine.
Fine. I just have no choice. I gotta do that, right?
Now then. Loose. Bye-bye.
See? I opened the door. You can fully investigate now. This was my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with a smell like that?
Perhaps.
I'm almost certain that's a reference to something, and I just don't know it. Maybe the cottage key is computerized.
Hey.
More importantly, let's go inside. Let's go inside now that the door's open. Yeah, you're right. I was saying that shit. So, Nagito was living here. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine it. Wanting to see absolute hope, becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue might be hidden here as well. Well, first of all, my man Monokuma been taking a bath. I'm about to interrupt that.
No.
Oh, that's one of the cybernetic ones. That's crazy. And I got 380 fucking Monokuma coins that I will never fucking use. First things first, treasure box. Fancy with the treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. This is totally standing out. Ah, could this be... Can you let me know if you find my treasure? This is a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. Oh, fuck.
Perhaps.
That treasure box. Chiaki, you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute. Oh, she was just reacting. It's like Monami stole a treasure box. This is here. That means the thief Monami was talking about was Nagito. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out. It might be good to see what's inside. It's gonna be okay. It looks a little dangerous. It might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know. It wasn't important. Nagito would have stolen it from Monokuma in the first place. I turned back toward the treasure box and cautiously over the lid. Inside was a notebook. Nigga, I thought that was a trading card. This is it? Why is there a notebook inside the treasure box like it says something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It takes sloppy drawings as if they were drawn by children, and entries that look like chicken scratch. God damn, who can't? I mean, drawing is one thing. Drawing is one thing, but writing, what the fuck? Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and it turned bad. Me too. Yaki is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What is this, a diary? Looks like it. Can Monokuma write these? Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. Page 3, 4, 5, page after page of poorly written entries contained in this notebook. I didn't really understand it, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, I stuck on the entry titled Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hagrid tried to go to the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh?
Hey.
Hagrid, did something happen? Oh, it's nothing.
Stop it!
Hey, stop! Don't look at that. Don't look at my notebook. Whoa. Out of nowhere, Monokuma suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of her
I won't
hands.
forgive you.
Ew. I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Jeez, that was close. If I come any later, you would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late. But if this notebook's here, then I thought it was
No!
betrayal. I was betrayed by my fellow students. But hey, that notebook, it's pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way. You are sweating bullets. Are you lying to me, Monokuma? Don't fucking lie to me. Cause I like you. Not like that now. I just like you more than Monokuma. I'll boot you out the fucking window if you lie to me. Just field goal punt Monokuma. That's fine. It's my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written. Maiden secrets? The fuck is a maiden secret?
Hey!
Hey, you're a liar. Huh? You always show up out of nowhere. Monokuma, it's no good to lie, you know. Lie? There's no way you wrote that notebook. After all, Monokuma can't even write. Huh? What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I'm looking at my hand, and I'm looking at your nubs. My G, you are nubtastic right now. I don't think you can. I can finally write the letter B. B for bullshit. Like, wait, so you mean to tell me you wrote this diary, but you only just recently learned how to write the letter B? What the actual fuck? Monokuma, I think you need to get your priorities straight. Fuck your magic stick. You need to write them alphabets, baby.
That's wrong.
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands. Facts, y'all niggas got 2 fingers. It's like thumb and one big ass finger that should be split into 4 fingers.
Phew.
See? Bullseye. I know I'm the same way too.
What?
Huh? Are you mad? Are you here to expose a weakling like you?
Hey!
So that's what this is about. You're silly trying to crush
What are
me.
you saying?
What are you saying? There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. Shit, have you seen me and my sister play Storm? I'd fuck her up. It is what it is, Chief. It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. Hey, I don't know what you're getting so I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is what Monokuma said true? Huh? You said you didn't write that notebook. Is that true? Monokuma, are you lying to me? Do you want to go flying out that fucking window for the 30-yard field goal? Because you can. Don't lie to me. If so, who wrote in it? Well, you know, it's, how should I put it?
Bye!
Excuse me. Hold on. Damn it, she totally ran away again. Same pattern as usual. Looks like it'd be a waste of time to try to get answers out of her. But I still wanted to ask her about the notebook. Well, actually, it might be better if I didn't ask her. Alright. Monokuma's notebook has been added to the truth bullets. Good shit. And there should be something else here. What are we checking? There's a lot of elastic check here. This nigga got a fridge in his room. Oh yeah, we going to this fridge. I bet you this nigga got all sorts of hot pockets and microwave pizzas and shit. Has a refrigerator.
Huh?
Nice. My car doesn't have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from. Nagito probably supplied it himself. Why would he go through the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold spring? No, that nigga enjoys some fucking hot pockets and pan pizzas. Hell yeah, we better raid this shit. And I talked to Chiaki. I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. Hell yeah, I might give you some motherfucking hot pockets. That is not a hot pocket. That is definitely not a hot pocket. Huh? There really isn't much inside. The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle. For someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he's very stocked. But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right? Really? It looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe? I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death? Hey, this is... Yeah, looks like poison. Gee, I wonder what gave it away. Poison? There's a little warning label on the back. Let's examine it in a little bit more detail. But be careful with that bottle and don't drop it. Stop it. If you worry me like that, I'm gonna get nervous. I got the bottle with my trembling hands and I'm reading the warning label. Oh, that's so mean. I'm gonna drop that shit just because you put my idea in my head. Not even purposely. I gonna turn that bitch around and oops, like Butterfingers, and I'm just while that shit hits the ground, I'm gonna just take my foot and just try to scrape away all the fucking glass. Like maybe we can make it out. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hands and began reading the warning labels on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though it's very volatile, though its volatility is low, the liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In gaseous states, it's heavier than air, it breaks down in minutes, and it's susceptible to hydrolysis. So it's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight. This sure does look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure. But where did Nagito get something like this from? The question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel too. Apply to the bomb? There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such a dangerous item. The octagon inside the funhouse. This poison, he must have brought it with him from there, right?
Perhaps.
He was probably hiding it somewhere on his body during the last class trial. He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial? Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle? That nigga would have died on sight, and I would have ran my mouth covered. Fuck this. Just thinking about it scares me. Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about the poison? Huh?
See?
It looked like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like that from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet? Another trap?
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island. Everyone on this island? What the hell? Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you died? Boom. Special poison! Alright, what else are we looking for? What's going on my nigga bed, Mo? How comfy is his bed? It's the bed that came with the cottages. It looks like the one in my room, but...
Hey.
Maybe there's something hidden under his bed. It's the usual place for hiding things. Yeah, like porn. Y'all niggas still hide. Wait, hang on, time out. Y'all niggas still. Wait, hang on. Stepping away from the game. How many of y'all niggas still hide porn under your fucking mattress? It's called the internet, dumbass. I'm just saying. You ain't never gonna catch me in no porn magazines. Fuck that. And if you do catch me with some porn magazines, they out in the open. I hate to break it to you. Ain't no point in hiding some shit like that, bruh. Like yeah. I like titties. And fat asses. It is what it is. but yeah, no, if you still have porn under your bed, why? The internet is a thing. And if you got porn mags, put them bitches out in the open. Fuck it. Hang out with your wang out. Well, we should check. Well, we should still check just in case. Going in his bed, it's like mad porn. With no expectations, and without thinking, I peeked under his bed and, huh? There's something here. There's a plastic bag from the supermarket. What is there something inside? What is this? It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real. These look like the real deal. Did you get these from the military base? Gas mask and rubber gloves. Just hiding these under his bed. What did Nagito do with this stuff? Well,
Hajime.
was there anything else under the bed? Let me see. I peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area. I found a supermarket bag and there's a small piece of paper on the floor. A piece of paper made of blue aluminum. A rounded piece of aluminum, and it's similar to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise. I get what you're saying, but what does that mean? But does that mean this is just a piece of trash?
Wait. Time out.
Who knows? Well, but too soon to decide that. Alright. What haven't we checked yet? Gotta check this nigga bookshelf. What does this nigga be reading? There's a lot of books and other mysterious items stuck on the shelf. The genres and the types of items are so random. I can't even make sense of them whatsoever.
Well?
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Do they now? I definitely don't know much about Nagito, just from looking at this. Well, what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles. Doesn't mean we should ignore it though.
Yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime. Wait, what? That's better than a boy go through another boy's things, you know? I do private stuff here. Well, that might be true, but... So, I'll leave the shelf to you. I think I got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I decided to walk towards the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one of them. But even as I examined them carefully, there were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there's any clues here. Huh? Oh, that file wasn't the only one. Wait. Time the fuck out. No. I remember saying Nagito was the one speaking. Why the fuck is Hajime speaking here? That's what I love about these games. Sometimes you just catch an error, sometimes you don't. Well, that wasn't the only thing I received from Monokuma. This is another one. That seal. Indeed, it's the school bag of Hope Stick Academy. Does that have information about our stolen memories? Unfortunately, I couldn't find a clue about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hagime's. I could have said it only contained information about me, but is that really true? If I looked at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said it was from the reserve department, and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies too. I opened the file I held in my hand to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this really had only my information, then why is this file so thick? As soon as I opened the file, it was clear to me that just as I thought, Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was also information about the others. Kazuichi, Fujihiko, Akane, and Sonia, and even everyone who had died had pages of information about them too. This file contained information of all 16 of us. Only my information in my ass. I can't believe you make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too. I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, height, weight, and so forth. There was one thing specifically that caught my eye. The words reserve corps student. There was note of 90. He confirmed that I truly was a reserve corps student from the reserve department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one here who's from the reserve department? Why am I the only one here out of all the other ultimates? Get used to it. You're not the only one. Hajime, did something happen? Well, I just found a strange file. Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. Profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Nagito was lying.
Huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us. Can I take a look at that file? Shockingly and Gatsby appeared into the file.
you're right. My profile is really in here, but unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
But no, because even that would be wrong. If this shit has information that Nagito was part of the reserve course, then this would have to be around the time when people were in Hope's Peak Academy. Or at least Hajime was the first one there, just, not as an ultimate.
Yeah, seems like it.
Hold on. Huh? What happened? I just noticed it right now, but...
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Who are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami. Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
No way!
So what if her name isn't written in that file? Perhaps based on that, you think he might be a traitor. No, it's not just because his name isn't written in the file here. It's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Well, it pains me to say this, but what are you saying about the missing name? What are you saying about the missing name and the killing school life? He's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason.
You're getting all riled
Where
up!
should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means that the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. What do you mean?
What the heck?
You don't have to ask me that. You know the answer just by looking at those profiles, right? Huh? I just turned back to the file. On my one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming their names. And suddenly, I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter? That's Byakuya's true identity. True identity? He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate fluid progeny Byakuya Togami? A fake?
Hey,
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anyone. That's his talent. No, I'm not jealous of that at all. That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami?
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much better compared to when he was involved in the killing school life?
so cool!
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others, though. Real imposters are skilled like that. And he was lying to us the whole time? But he couldn't help it. What? Why couldn't he help it? Because that was his talent. Huh? Well, having a talent means that you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has suddenly been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent, regardless of whether you want that life or not. In that sense, compared to other ultimates, your life may be a bit more liberating. What the hell? Anyway, I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with. So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. Then, what he was trying to say to me that time. I cannot talk to the others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is to partly blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life's been a living hell. Based on the context, if I had to guess, maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed and wanted to earn fest nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys hit your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it's different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope Speak Academy, you should know about the ultimate imposter already. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss. Jeez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor. Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who it is from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course!
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys can find out. So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it. The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope Speak Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here.
Correct!
That would be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey,
And we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right? Well, probably. Hope Speak Academy's file has been added to the truth bullets. That's dripping with despair, isn't it? You're wasting your precious time with something that isn't
Are
a clue.
you sure about this?
Is that a wise decision? Time's up, you know. Time's up.
Bye-bye!
Wait, excuse me for a moment. Time just now.
What is most important for living things?
Damn, this shit got deep that
Well,
fast.
personally, I think time is. I
Okay.
mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right?
This nigga spitting. I don't like it.
That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time.
Have you tried it though?
So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock. I'll see you soon.
Welp. The last class trial. He said that, right? He said last class trial?
yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days. He said something about the killing school trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
Still,
But I can't imagine that this is the real end. Huh? I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all of this, he's planning to kill off the remaining survivors all at
Well?
once. But still, it's not a good idea to think about. It's not a good idea to think about it too much. I think, Chiaki, I need you to be a little bit more confident in what you say. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first. And you're right. A class trial for Nagito's murderer. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who Nagito's killer
but
is.
still,
Well, you don't have to worry so much. Huh?
right?
I mean, we're not fighting alone this time. We're not fighting this alone, you know? You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it is... Even if it is a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together, yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where I'm going to end this episode of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, why don't you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And when we come back, the trial for Nagito Kamade shall begin. And shit is twisted here because we don't got an inkling of knowledge of who the fuck killed this nigga. So, yeah, with this being said, this is Charlie Plays, signing out saying peace, and I'll catch you all in the next video.